One of the major areas of risk for an agency, particularly property management division, is being fined through Consumer Affairs for breaching sections of the Act. Now, the new Act, the penalties have actually gone up significantly. So what I've done is I've put together inside of the Trello board, we've got our compliance and risk management section being number 7. I've now gone through and we're creating a series of cards which are highlighting the sections of the Act which potentially are going to create the agency some issues. Now, the one that I'm going to focus on right now is just the preparation of rental agreements or leases. So if we have a look inside of here, so 7A.1, have a look here. What I've done is I've created the board, and again, agency risks and high priority. This is probably an area you really want to spend some time on training and training the staff. So if you're actually watching this right now, you're probably going through individual training specifically for trying to figure out how to prepare the tenancy agreement correctly and not in breach. If you're an agency principal and you're watching this, it's going to be a little bit scary because there are so many different aspects that the staff can potentially create some issues for you, and they'll not only create an issue, potential breach for you, but also for the rental provider or the landlord. So let's just go through here. So what I've done inside of here, I've copied the sections of the Act. So this is specifically the sections around the leasing. So we're looking at 26 all the way through to 30 thereabouts. But we also have, I'll just close out of that, but we also have some other particular sections I'll go through. Now this is quite a long card, so I've broken this training video up. But what I really wanted to do was to go through and just show you the potential penalty units. So this is the section, this is the document here, so potential penalty units. And as that comes up, so we've got the potential, it's actually going to come up down there, but I've already got it open. So we've got the potential penalty units, and I'll just show you this here now. So the 3 sections, 3 documents I've got, so this is it, there's 12 pages. I've gone and copied this, and now what I want you to do is the penalty units here don't necessarily, and I don't understand why, but don't necessarily correlate back through to the Act. So it says here, this is sitting inside the Residential Tenancies Regulation. So if we go to the regulations, we're looking at page 191 out of 207. So it's right at the very, very back, and I've just copied this as 12 pages. If we go to the Tenancies Act, we're looking at, it's actually, it's about page 600 thereabouts. But what I wanted to do was just go through and just show you an example of what I'm looking at. So if we just come inside of here, so I've got an offence 26.2. and it says 5 penalty units. However, so I'm going to close out of that one now. If I go straight to the Residential Tenancies Act, so we're now inside the Act, page 92 thereabouts. So we're looking at 26.2, and the section here says a residential rental provider, landlord, or renter, tenant, must not prepare or authorise the preparation of a residential rental agreement for a fixed term not exceeding 5 years in writing in a form that is not prescribed as a standard form. What does that mean? If you're going to go off and then start creating your own leases and it doesn't incorporate all of the aspects of a lease that as per the standard prescribed form, then it's in breach, and it's 25 penalty units. So what does that work out to from from a penalty unit point of view? So just come across inside of here. As of the 1st of July 2021 up until mid next year, so this is the financial year, one penalty unit is $181.74. So 181.74 times 25, it's $4,543.50 for that particular breach. So if you're preparing your own tenancy agreement and you're using your own documents and you don't comply, for every time you produce that document, it's $4,543.50 potential breach. So I just want to show you where the units were, how to find out what the amount is. So I've just typed in penalty units. So it's $181. You multiply that, see it here as we go down to 26. So we've got 26, and if we have a look at 26.2, residential, that's it there. Inside the Act, it's 25 penalty units, and we'll go through. You can see there's a whole range of different parts inside of there, so another 25 units. So what most important thing here is to make sure you're doing audits and make sure that you fully understand that every piece of documentation that goes out of your office is a contract. It's a legally binding document and has the potential for risk. Make sure you do your audits to make sure that whatever you're sending out is compliant. Thanks for that.